Hey guys, what's going on? This is Gamer here, bringing you a Dokkan Battle video. Today we're going to tackle Lord Beerus on the Z-Hard 40 Stamina event. Before we get right into it, let me explain how this event works and what you should bring. Alright, so reading through the information, alright, first of all, you need to beat any stage on stage 1, okay? Once you beat that, you go to stage 2. Stage 2, the rewards are getting those Beerus medals. Now, those medals are used for Dokkan Awakening 3 of your Beerus cards that are available on Dokkan Battle Global here. You either have to have the SR Tech Beerus, the SSR Tech Beerus. That's new to the banner that just came out while this event's going. And if you already had a Strength Beerus from past summons, that also awakens, or Dokkan awakens as well. So if you have Beeruses, this is the event to do. Alright, so what to bring, you may ask? Well, right here it states, Godly Grandeur. To reduce received damage, the characters below have the skill which can deactivate Godly Grandeur. So basically, down here you've got a list of God cards. Anywhere ranging from whether it's red-haired Gokus, blue-haired Gokus, or Super Saiyan Blue Vegetas. Also, the tech, any kind of Whis as well. Probably you want to go with either tech or the intelligence types, because the boss we're fighting today is a tech type. So you got a huge advantage for blocking with the intelligence type, and not to mention damage. But other than that, during the fight, if stage 1 is basically like the 10 stamina event. You just tank and spank him. Then you move on to stage 2. Stage 2, he gets a Fury Bar, and here's where it explains how the Fury Bar works. Pretty much you just hit him every time it goes up. Especially if you do super attacks, it gradually goes up pretty fast. But once you end your turn, your 3 attackers, the bar will go back down. So choose your attacks wisely, especially if you don't have too many good cards that you can fight with for this event. But try to bring at least one God card if you do have one. Now, right here, here are the Dokkan Awakens for when you have the X amount of medals. So the looks like the SSR one, I believe you just need 10 for the red one. I believe it's 3 for the SR one, and it's either 7 or also 10 for the new SSR one, but I think it is 10. We'll check that in a minute, so don't quote me on that. We'll go look at it after the fight. So you guys got plenty of time. Looks like till November 1st to get this event done. Alright, so what kind of cards should you bring besides God cards to help you in this fight? Well, it does always help to get some plus key leads, but if you do have somehow a Fusion Android 13 card, which is an intelligence type, that is going to be a big time card to help you in this fight. So, me, I already have one. It doesn't matter if it's 9 or 10 or 10 or 10. We're just going to pick one random person off my friends group that's at least a Gogeta. We need to bring a Gogeta just to get some key on the board. But here's my lineup, and I'll explain why I brought it. And hopefully this kind of idea or similar ideas like this can help you guys, the players, come up with a good strategy of your own and beat Lord Beerus. He's fairly easy when you got really good cards. So let's take a look. So Android 13, why is he needed as a leader? I'll tell you why. Because Beerus is a tech type, and what does his leader skill do? Subtracts his attacks by 40%. That is huge. And not to mention, believe it or not, that passive skill does come in handy just so you can bypass certain orb colors to get you a combo going and possibly getting you a fast, if not fairly quick, super attack on one of your strength types or any kind of types that you prefer, depending on what kind of strat you're using. So we're taking him. Of course, Gogeta gives you +3, and he's pretty much always this super effective damage. However, he's not going to be the highest damage dealer in the group, and I'll tell you why. We have 2 God cards. Actually, technically, we have 3 God cards we're going to use. Whis is part of it. He won't do as much as the God Goku and the God Vegeta, but I was lucky enough to pull this card a long time ago. That 80% while performing a super attack is huge, and he'll almost do probably twice the damage than Gogeta, believe it or not, in Fury mode. And we'll get into that in a little bit once we go gradually get the fight going. Of course, I'm bringing to Janemba. Really good blocker. I've seen him where he's blocked regular attacks from the boss, even in Fury mode, for as low as like under 200 or less. And in normal mode, when he's back to not being so Fury mode-ish, only about under 30 or under, yeah, something like that. So he's not bad. Now, this is the card I've been wanting to use for a long time. I got this, I believe, in World Tournament 7. I was happy to finish top 10,000 barely. That was a tough one during the, I believe it was 4th of July weekend. I was so happy to get this card, and I had a bunch of SR Bardoks to feed him. I got him to 3 of 10. I wish he was higher, but I'm not going to spend my Elder Kai's on him to get him any higher. So, and then this card as well, very good links with Gogeta and any other cards that have these links. You know, Warrior Gods, Prepare for Battle, Shocking Speed, Godly Power, of course. Very good combo with basically the God Vegeta, the Whis, the Gogeta, it kind of works out pretty well overall. Items we're going to take today, pretty standard. 2 full heals, which are the Senzu Beans, the Dende. We're going to take a Ghost Usher, which honestly, we may not even use one. Last couple fights I've done this with this group comp, never had to use one. And Kinyema, maybe just barely use one if we definitely get unlucky with the mapping. Now, when I say the mapping, I'm talking about what's on the map for key gain. And this map usually gives you a decent amount of keys to try to collect. So, me personally, I would just go for key unless you don't have to worry about it, then try to go for the medals, you know, the capsules, that is. Other than that, let's see what we can do here. Alright, so we got some decent numbers. Let's go ahead and get the 6 out of the way. And by the way, the question marks on the board, there's a good chance you might land on one, and it can give you 4 to 5 key on a random character, just in case. So, the one thing I didn't want to happen was get key on the Android 13. He's only going to be used for the support of reducing the damage and turning key orbs. So we do not want to try to get any more key energy to him. So let's hope we can get some key energy to maybe Bardock or one of our God cards. Alright, Janemba got 1. That's not too good. We don't really need Janemba that much for a super attack. Now, Whis is okay. Like I said, he's going to be useful during, not Rage mode, but Fury mode. So continuing on, I'm going to see if we can get some key. We got to get some key on some of these God cards, or we're in trouble. I don't want to take a risk. Let's try to get the guaranteed stuff. Alright, Bardock got 2. That's good. That will help a little bit to negate the super attacks. Okay, another 2 for him. That works. Let's see, what else? Yeah, more on Whis. Dang, can we get it on at least one strength character? If not, it's okay. There we go, Gogeta. Well, we didn't get it on any of our God cards, unfortunately. So it is what it is. We're going to deal with it, and let's begin the fight and explain how this fight works. This is a fairly long fight too, guys. This could take you a good 10 minutes, just depending on what kind of cards you have. Alright, so getting in right into it. Of course, why do you take these intelligence cards? Again, you have an advantage against tech types. So you want to also use them to block. And of course, we have Janemba on the board, so let's go ahead and get things going with him. Another good thing about lack of key is Gogeta does link very well with these other God cards. So, like that Strength God Goku and Janemba both give him +2 for the shocking speed. So, very huge. We're going to get 3 super attacks the way this is looking, and we'll probably clear the board on the first turn with 3 attackers. So this is looking pretty promising. Let's see what happens. The boss decides to super attack. Okay, very interesting. Let's see how much damage I can negate with Janemba, because Janemba is like one of the best blockers in the game. That's pretty good for 9300. Not to mention that -40 plays a big part in this fight. So that was 40% less damage, plus Janemba's modifier for damage. That's huge. Alright. Now this guy is going to be an MVP once Beerus goes into Fury mode. Yeah, see, right now he doesn't do that much damage, and I have him as an SSR, not a UR. Why you guys? If you guys are asking yourself why I didn't awaken him, no point really awakening him right now. I definitely want to feed not my Elder Kais, but I want to feed my White Hot Face Gokus. I want to get some more of those cards to Dokkan Awaken and try to feed it into him. He's right now at 2 of 10, so I'm using a 2 of 10 SSR God Goku at the moment. Alright, so now this is where the fun begins. So as you can see, there's a Fury bar right below his portrait, and he has 5 bars of health. So he has a lot of health, guys. Now we're starting off with a Bardock, a Fusion Android 13, and Whis. So we definitely want to go ahead and steal his super attacks. So let's go ahead and get right into it. We might be able to get 3 super attacks, but even then, you don't want to try to raise that Fury bar too high. But I don't think we're gonna be worried too much on this first turn. It should be standard with just 2 super attacks that aren't going to hit him that hard. Even with an advantage type, it will not hit him that hard. So let's go ahead and just set up for board presence. Alright, so good news is Bardock's going to seal his super attack, so he won't super attack us for this turn and the next turn. So that's a good thing. We definitely want to use that during Fury mode as well. We can get some more Fury mode. If we get Fury modes and we can get Bardock as many times as we can to stop his super attack, that is a huge plus. Alright, so as you can see, his Fury bar went up. Now see how it's yellow or orange colored? Orange colored is going to stay like that. The bluish, greenish color, see how it was just there? If I hit him any further, it probably would have been more Fury on the bar, but it actually shrinks back down. So that's the strategy of, if you guys don't have that many decent cards in the game right now, you want to gradually gain that bar. But for me personally, I actually want to purposely get him into Fury mode, because these 2 cards right here that just link together, sorry about that, these 2 cards that just link together, they're going to do the most damage for the whole team, even over Gogeta. And you're going to see that hopefully in the next few minutes or so. So we have our blockers. So let's try to do some damage here. 9 key. We may not get a super attack on any of these guys because they're not linked. Like, I need to get that God Goku back to Gogeta to really sustain a lot of damage and get a lot of super attacks off. That was going to be the one problem with the map presence, was we did not get key where we needed it for certain characters. Hopefully this will super attack. This might. Let me see. Do I got enough? Yes, I do. Cool. So we're going to get quite a bit of damage, hopefully, on the boss. Might be another 50 to 60k. Again, he's SSR, not UR. I have my reasons why, and it's because I need to try to feed some God Gokus to him. Now let's see how much the Fury bar goes up after this hit. As you can see, it did go up just a little bit, but not so bad. That's pretty good. Okay, and he's almost down 1 bar already. So this is a good start, guys. Alright, now Gogeta and Bardock link quite well. They're going to give each other some key boosts. There you go. Now we need to get 5, and it looks like we do for Gogeta. So Gogeta's going to start off. Very nice. Okay, and then we'll go here because we want to set up for a triple McTriple super here. Alright, perfect. Alright, so this might cause Fury mode with 3 super attacks. Let's find out how much that bar raises. So it went from like a 1/4 bar to, well, not even close to a 1/2 bar. That's interesting. Let's see what this attack will do to it now. Okay, now that Fury bar went up very high, so I'm going to assume that Whis finishing off his super, it's going to probably maximize the bar. Yep, there it goes. So now Beerus is going to be in pissed off mode, yeah, aka Fury mode. Now his power is going to increase, and his defensive buff is activated. So this is where the God cards come into play, because the God cards are going to negate his defensive buff. Not to mention a really awesome new music beat to this. So, in the future Dokkan Festival fights, whoever's the featured card that's coming out on the Dokkan Festivals, you're going to be hearing this beat a little more often. So, I like this song. It's very awesome. Alright, now, definitely in this mode, guys, you want to block with as many intelligent types as you can to reduce the damage. And unfortunately, Vegeta's not going to get a super attack off at this point, unless you want to put him in third position. We could do that, but do we want to? And right now we don't have to, because it's 12. He's got 12 turns of Fury. So every time he goes into Fury mode, he's going to have 12 charges. So every time you take a turn per character, it goes down by 1. So 4 turns total, 3 characters, that equals 12. There you go. Alright, so we're just going to set up. We're just going to set up. Get a couple super attacks. I should have probably put Janema in the middle, but that's okay. Yeah, let's just go for 2 super attacks. Let's see what happens. I should still survive, even with the blockers. What we need to do is get Bardock up on the line as soon as possible. Alright, this ain't going to do too much damage, even though it's an advantage type. Yeah, because he's got that defensive buff going. This is where your God cards need to come in. Your God cards have to be the damage dealers in this fight. Oh no, the God of Destruction's secret weapon. Oh no, guys, he blew up the earth. What are we going to do? That's okay, guys. We just got off the plant just in time. Whew. Thank God for instant transmission. Alright, back to the fight. Alright, so as you can see, still doesn't do that much damage. Now we do have our blocker, and he's going to block 3 of 4, so that's not too bad. What we're going to do is we are going to heal up. We don't want to take a chance of dying, and we still got a long ways to go in Fury mode. And this is why this fight's going to take a long time. Because if you don't get the setup for your super attacks, especially on your God cards you need them on, you're going to be screwed for a little bit. So, alright, let's see what we can do. We're definitely going to get 3 super attacks off. We're going to have to say bye-bye to Gogeta in the lineup, which sucks. Yeah, at this point, it doesn't matter which ones I take. A lot of rainbow orbs on the field. Let's keep as many greens up. It seems like we got a good green pattern going. Okay, and then Gogeta, let's see, just take the 1 red orb. We should be okay as long as Bardock gets his super attack off. He's not going to be super attacking us for the remainder of the turn and next turn. And as you can see, the damage reduction is really good. So, if you have an Android 13, a Fusion Android 13, bring them for this fight. Int types are huge for this fight. Alright, now watch this. This is the first super attack from our God Goku. And it's going to do a lot of damage, even at a disadvantage. And it did 100k. That is amazing damage. It's from that godly power he has. Now watch this. You think Gogeta is going to do more damage? I think not. And there you go. He did about 7,000 or 8,000 less than our God Goku. It's because of that buff he has. So, alright, let's get back into the fight. We're down to 6 turns left. And we're low on health. Now we could actually, yeah, he can't super attack. And we can get at least 1. Hold on, let me see here. 1, 2, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Not enough key to get him, but we'll go ahead and super attack here. Let's see here. 5 turns left. How are we looking? 1, 2, 3. No, not good. Okay, we're gonna have to set up again. Sorry, Vegeta, you're my favorite character in all of Dragon Ball, and I can't get you to super attack yet. Sorry, buddy. Let's go ahead and use a Keen Yama. Because even though we know a super attack's not happening, we want to negate as much damage as we can and try to delay our full heals as much as possible. Alright. This should also super attack as well. Alright, so we have 1 more phase of the Fury to go. But we've already got him to pretty much almost 2 bars down. This should get him down to the second... his second bar should be done right here. There it goes. Nice. So we're starting the 3rd bar health. Yeah, as you can see, looks like I didn't really need to do the 50% reduction. But again, I don't take chances. Utilize your resources as best you can. So that's the best advice I can give you as well. Utilize those resources. Yeah. Alright, so we know Android 13, all he is just support at this point. He can't really deal the damage even with the super. Alright, back to the fight one more time. Alright, so this is a good time to block with Janemba, and we can actually maybe do one more super with God Goku. Yeah, and we can. We'll set him up. He's going to do, yet again, a lot of damage. We're going to go ahead and... you know what? I'm actually thinking of using a Ghost Rider. It's like not needed really, but let's save it. Like I said, see if I can go another round, like another full game of 40 stand without using it. And it doesn't matter what orbs we take at this point, so the board's going to reset. Alright, let's see. 919. Yeah, Janemba doesn't take damage when he blocks. It's just so sick. He is such a great defender. Nicely done. It's not a whole lot of damage, but it's good enough. Now, here comes the damage. For the second time now, a Dragon Smash. Another 103,000. That's really good. And just for laughs and giggles, seal his super attack. Even though I don't think he was going to do it, but you never know. You never know with bosses, right? That's why we never take chances. All right, so we're looking pretty good. And at this point, look at your Dokkan mode bar. You're going to be pretty much ready to Dokkan mode soon at this point of the fight. And that's good. So he's not in Fury mode. So if you don't have a character... Well, let me just put it this way. If you have a character that can do a lot of damage, that's the one you want to Dokkan mode. So now, can you time it right? Let's find out. We need... Can we get... he doesn't give key to that. That's the only bad link about him. Alright, so we're going to put Whis in the front, just so he can get a super attack off. Let's see if we can set up anything for the rest of our characters here. Let's see. Can I set up Gogeta if I do this? Hopefully we can get that line of purples. Or actually line of blues. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're going to be shy, I think. Let me see. Yeah, that's fine. Leave the purples alone. That'll give more purple opportunity for our intelligent attackers here. Now, if we can get our God Goku to actually get Dokkan mode, that'd be huge. But we'll see. We'll see. Let's see who's coming up on the lineup now. Yeah, Janemba, Fusion, Android 13, and God Goku. Okay, and Bardock's in the last line. Alright. Let's see where his health is at right now. Okay, so he's almost lost his third bar of health there. So we're about 2 bars to go, roughly. Ooh, this is not good. Actually, if I do this, he's going to Dokkan. We want to get that Dokkan mode off. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's it. That's it. That's the one. Okay, now hopefully, let's see, that's less than 9, so okay, there's that. Can we get the Dokkan mode? I think we will. No, actually we missed Dokkan mode. Nice. Okay. Maybe we can set up for Gogeta on the next run. That's the awesome thing about God Goku. It's like he hits him and the target's like a pinball, just all over the boards. Yeah, definitely by far God Goku. Excuse me, God Goku is definitely one of my favorite characters in this game. Not in general, but just in this game. Alright, so 3 super attacks definitely raises his Fury bar pretty high. And I want to purposely get it that high because I do more damage with my God cards. So, alright, so we're going to get 1 Super Seal. Dokkan mode, that's fine. Like I said, it doesn't matter at this point. We're in good position right now. And can we get this super attack? Yes, we can. Nice. So we're going to get the triple McTriple here. Oh, nice. He's going to use a super attack on me. Should negate quite a bit of damage, though. Yep. Didn't even phase 9,000. Ooh, did I say 9,000? It wasn't over 9,000! Alright, let's see if we get this Dokkan mode off. Oh, very slow. Nice. This will be an easy one. Easy peasy. Just do it. Most likely, with these 3 super attacks, we're going to go into Fury mode. Bardock doing his thing in Dokkan mode. Alright, here comes the Fist of Fury, aka Spirit of the Saiyans. Yes, that was most likely a Yu-Gi-Oh reference I used. Quiet there. Alright. Prelude to Destruction! And one more. Let's see how much damage God Vegeta can do. Super Saiyan Blue. Big Bang attack! Yeah, that's a lot of damage. And he's pretty much down to 1 bar left. Second time he's in Fury mode. Let's see what we can set up with now. Okay. Oh, 3 blockers for our Fusion 13 card. So he's going to block 3 times. And we're going to set up quite well. I think we're going to get every super attack off, maybe. Let me see here. Maybe. We don't need that much key for everybody else. So that should be 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. That's 1. If I have another... Let me see. Do I have another Key Nyama? Yes, I do. And we're going to use it. Just in case we get supered, we still should be able to negate a lot of the damage. Alright, 4. Well, we have that. This is going to do a lot of damage in this round. We are going to do a lot of damage. It's looking good, guys. Yeah, Android 13. Not going to do the most damage. Just another like 10 to 12,000. Yeah, not even 10,000 that time. Jeez, that's pretty bad. I think only when he links up with, I believe, Janemba, he does a little more damage. Now this is going to do some damage. Third super attack now. Did quite a bit of damage again. Almost 100,000. Just bring in the pain. Bring in the pain. Nicely done. Half a bar almost. This is looking pretty good. Now, now we have all 3 of our attackers are int. It's looking pretty promising. We're going to go ahead and use a full heal just in case. Don't want to take any chances. And most likely we're going to seal the boss's super attack. So this is awesome. We're already in position just to win. Still have not... I have still yet to use my first Ghost Usher. And most likely it's not needed. So we're going to keep Janemba here. Just sit tight there, Janemba. Let's see here. Most likely, we're going to finish the boss with our next set of red attackers. I think maybe God Vegeta will actually finish it for us. I would love that. That would be the best way to end the video here. Well, the fight at least, not the video. Yep. So, no super for you this turn and next turn. Yeah. Just that damage negation of 40% is really huge for this fight. I've yet to try two Fusion 13s to see what that's like. 80%? You'd probably be fighting this even a little longer. So, alright. Now, we know the boss is sealed. Let's see here. Can we set up? Let's see here. We need 9. 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 9. There it is. And let's see here. Can we get a setup for... No, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll get one super attack this way, but I don't think we'll get the God Goku any super attacks, which is fine. And just for laughs, we're gonna go ahead and use the Ghost Usher. I don't want to take a chance. It's always to play it safe than to be sorry, right? I'm sure a lot of you guys out there have had that happen before. Try to take a chance and it backfires. Yeah. We didn't want to take a chance in this video, so it's good to know that we can do this with the team we have. 94K, not bad. We know Android 13 is not going to do a whole lot of damage. It is what it is. He's probably got his super attack off the most so far out of the whole group. Yeah. When you don't super attack, there you go. There's our first rule right there. When you don't super attack, that's what it looks like. Alright, speaking of not super attacking. Yeah, Bardock again. Repping it. We're actually going to save those purple orbs for Gogeta. Gogeta might be enough to finish off the fight. We'll see. We're going to find out. And we don't need the heal because Janema's going to block in the back. Take hardly any damage. And then Bardock with the Super Seal attack, he's only going to take maybe 6 to 8k punches. So we're in really good shape still. Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, 6k, 6,500. And let's see here. Will Gogeta finish it? I'm going to say yes. This should be it. And there you go, guys. That's the fight. That's once you get an Android 13 in your group, it gets easier. It really does. And that is how, and that's all she wrote. That's the end of that chapter. So as you can see, you get one golden capsule, which is an awakening capsule. And those are the medals you need to awaken any of your 3 Beeruses. So real quick before we end the video, let's go ahead and verify how many medals you need. So go to Dokkan Awaken. Let's scroll down. Let's find the Beerus cards. There he is. So as you can see, here's the SR one. This one should take 3, and we do have just one of the 3. So we're going to be farming this guy quite a bit of times. So there's that one. That one requires 3. We know the strength one for a fact, I know at least, takes 10. And speaking of the strength one, let's verify that. There he is. Does take 10. And there's that one. And by the way, I did pull this card earlier today before doing this video. So I did I only spent 35 stones so to get him. It was my what was it? My discount multi, and then I did one YOLO like about an hour later after that. So pretty much that's the fight, guys. If you liked what you saw in the video and you guys need any help with any of these fights coming up, I know there's the Ultimate Gohan fight, and what else is there? Ultimate Gohan and the Cell Games fight. So pretty much that strategy can also be used for Cell. The Gohan, however, has been fixed. He was bugged the first time it came out, and you could pretty much nuke the crap out of him. This time, not so much. So if you have a Majin Buu team, you could do it for sure, legitly. But if you like what you saw in the video, hey, please hit me up with a sub and a like on this video. I definitely would appreciate it. And that'll just show you're being part of the Z Army. Speaking of being part of the Z Army, If you guys also want to follow me on Twitch, it's twitch.tv/ZalfGamer. And also, you can contact me on Twitter @ZalfGamer for any related questions. If you want to post your box so I can help you out with any kind of team comps, whether it's about Beerus or maybe even future world tournaments coming up. Who knows? But other than that, this is ZalfGamer saying thank you. And till next time, have a good day. See you guys.